Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess. I'm just doing a bit of a squiggle here. Today is Thursday, the 21st of March. Feels like a really good day today, actually. The energy's feeling really good. I know we've got the full moon now, and there's lots of change around this full moon. I've been posting some things on Facebook, so some of you will have an understanding of how the full moon will affect you this time around. I know that there have been people saying that they've been feeling the energies very, very strongly. Oh, look at this. The Lovers just jumped out on me there. Feeling the energies very, very strong with this moon. So be kind to yourself, people. Sometimes we don't understand that that's what the energies are. Sometimes we just think we're having a really bad time. It can be quite emotional. You can get quite erratic. You know, sometimes because you're not understanding the emotions, you might feel that you're a little angry or a little cranky, which is great too. Just acknowledge it and do what you need to do. But whatever, always be kind to yourself. You know, if you need a bit of time out or you need a bit of meditation or whatever it is, go for a massage, whatever you need to do, but be kind to yourself. When you're more spiritual, these changes in our solar system affect us far more. And I read this thing years ago when I was young. I used to think, why do they think that the moon, like the star signs, the sun signs, why do they think that they don't affect us? You know, it's all this sort of logical stuff. You know, you think the moon actually controls the ocean. The moon controls the ocean. That means the tides, everything that happens with the ocean is all done by the moon. Now, there's nothing physical in that. It doesn't come down, you know, and physically move the water. It's all done by energy. And human beings are 70% water. So if you haven't worked that out by now, that when the moon cycles come around, that in one shape or another we are affected. Some of them affect us more than others. I know that the last one in particular, really, I was quite sick for a few days over the time that one was happening. And so were two of my friends, and we both had the shift at pretty much within about maybe 12 hours of each other. So it's huge when it happens. Yes, it doesn't happen to everybody because not everyone's as sensitive, but I can tell you the more sensitive you become, the more you open up to the energies of spiritualism, the more it seems to affect you. The cards are really lively. They have a King of Wands now. The moons affect you more than you realise. So now I've put all that energy into the cards. So let's get started and find out what's cracking for today. Okay, thank you for all your beautiful comments, your gifts, your donations, I think that's everything. The readings that I'm doing for you, the feedback after the readings, because sometimes they actually make me cry. So when I know that I've done something that is really good for you and you've got something from that reading, it can make me quite emotional. So I know that if I've hit something for you and you've got something from that, that's all I want. So here we are with the Six of Pentacles. Now the Six of Pentacles is a card that talks of give and take. This is about putting in what you're getting back, or getting back what you're putting in. So in the card we see him distributing wealth between people. It isn't always about wealth. Sometimes it's about love, kindness, whatever. And it's about an equal investment. So it's very, very important. It doesn't have to be measured, but it does have to be. Oh, you're cutting out. Look at that. So you're understanding this now. You're understanding that you need to get back what you put out. Look at that. It's beautiful when the cards do that. It's like I've had enough of dealing with things where I'm not getting back where I want to get something back. Tired of loving people that don't love me. Tired of showing people respect and kindness that don't give it back to me. How cool is that? And behind that, we have a chance to redo. So what we're doing here is we're cutting out what no longer serves us here, and we're replacing it with a brand new way of thinking, a brand new way of doing things. Have a look at that. What a beautiful story. I'm going to have a look behind that. And this is about rebuilding yourself. So there you go. For those of you who are reading the cards, that's what that talks of. Okay, let's get into your reading. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups coming out first. Now, the Seven of Cups, it's my illusion, delusion, confusion card because it means all sorts of things, as do all the tarot cards. Some of them are a little clearer cut than others, but in this particular one, it talks about, you know, having lots of options, but really not being sure at times what you're being given. And that's why you're confused, and that's why the illusion, because someone can offer you a cup that really doesn't contain what you want. We all know we've all fallen in love with the person who's told us they've loved us but have not given us the love we wanted or even deserved. And it can be confusion too, not really understanding what someone's presenting to you. You know, I've had a lot of people say to me lately about, you know, having sort of connections with people who go hot and cold. One minute they're all over you like a rash and, you know, they want to build you your castle, and then the next minute they barely talk to you. That's a no-go zone. That's definitely not the Six of Pentacles. So if you're wondering, like a very good friend said to me last night, one minute he's really, you know, he's lovely and he's really kind and he does all these beautiful things, and the next minute, nothing. Don't bother. That's not an equal give and take. That's what you're cutting out of your life. If somebody doesn't think you're worthwhile enough to put the effort into, do not bother with it, move on, because someone else will. That's the confusion in the Seven of Cups. It's like you're offering me love, but I don't know what's in this cup, because the next minute there's nothing, and then there's next minute there's this cup of love, and then the next minute there's nothing. Boot them, I say. We do have the Ace of Swords coming in here. So the Ace of Swords talks about a brand new start, something that's built in truth, something that's honest, something that you can forge forward with. This is about really getting an understanding of things and moving forward on it. Really being able to forge your way forward. Like I always say, I always feel like King Arthur in battle, you know, leading your army of self forward. Okay, Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, or this could be you with this sword. You could have made a decision here to move forward and make sure that now what you get in your life is exactly what you deserve. You're ready with that sword to cut things out if you don't need them. This is you with that realization. I always, when the arms are up like that, have a very good friend who does the when there's a realization. That's what she's doing. She's got that sword ready to go. And here we go with the Tower. You are ready to make big changes in your life here. You are ready to make big changes. You are ready to gain this understanding that you've been trying to seek for a very long time. For some of you, this is that thing inside yourself that you know that you need to know, but you're not quite sure what it is. This is it. Breaking down of old structures and moving forward. And look at you go. Card of the Magician, having everything you need now. You have the knowledge, you have the tools, you have the foresight, you have the sword, you have the cup. You know exactly what you want now, and you are moving forward here in a big way. Fantastic reading. I'm pumped. Okay, Ten of Wands. So now you're able to put down all that crap you've carried with you for such a long time that doesn't serve you, right? It's like, I don't need all of this anymore. This is everybody else's ideas, everybody else's way of seeing the world. This is all the things I've been taught that no longer serve me. And I'm going forward with that one wand. I'm taking my passion with me and I'm going to forge a new pathway. And look at this. There's a gift here. So you are going to be given a gift. And I think this gift is what we're talking about here. Someone's going to do or say something to you. You're going to gain an understanding. You're having enlightenment here. And it's coming in the form of someone who's giving you some sort of, I don't want to say it's advice, but someone's going to trigger something here. It could be an earth sign, but somebody's going to trigger something. Could be me. I could be reading this and you could go, right, I've got it. This is what this card is here. It's so karmic, this pentacle. It's like having a key to a door here to move through. Okay, 8 of Pentacles coming out here. So you're definitely moving forward with this amazing strength now. You're ready to put in the work. You understand why you're putting in the work, and you know what you want to get back from this. Okay, we're talking meditation here, taking time out. Maybe you're planning. Maybe you're gaining a really good understanding here. Maybe this epiphany you've had in the tower has made you sort of stop here and take time out to really gain enlightenment. But just stopping for a moment here to think about what you want. How do you want your life to look? You've put down all this stuff here. You've got this sword to move ahead with. How do you want this to look? You're planning for battle. And then we have the 5 of Cups. Now, the things with the 5 of Cups is we look at this like it's looking back at the past because we don't want to look forward. But in this reading, this isn't like this. This is like, I don't want to look back at the past anymore. I only want to look forward. I'm just going to look back, see what's happened so that I can rebuild my empire. Because now this is the time to move forward, grab it with both hands and move into the future. So there'll be no looking back at the past. You don't need to anymore. You're putting it down here. You're putting it down. Someone's going to deliver something to you that's going to open your world up. You're no longer confused about things here. You know how to build. You know how to do this now. Somebody said to me the other day, because a very close person to me said, I wanted something, and I wanted it really, really badly, and I've always wanted this thing. And somebody came in today and offered it to me. And I said to them, how much do you want for it? And they said, if you want it, it's yours. And she said, how can I do that? And I said, that's about manifestation. And she said, how am I manifesting? I said, I don't know, but you're doing it, aren't you? Now there's proof that you know how to do it. And she said, but that means I can manifest anything. I was like, of course you can. Of course you can. Go for it now. You've got exactly what you wanted. This is this story here. This is being able to understand now how you can live your good life and do it by yourself. You don't need anybody. You don't need anything. You've got everything you need with this magician. It's just a matter of letting go of what's held you back. And in this particular case, it's everybody else's stuff that's held you back, not your own. So once you let that go, you can boom ahead. You can let go of the past, take this gift and run with it. Okay, and look what we have. We have the card of birth. And the card says, universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. That universal opportunity is manifestation. What you want is about to come in. You just have to let go of what you've believed, let go of your past, and grab this but with both hands. Remember King Arthur going into battle here. And sort of into battle, I don't mean to hurt anybody, but into battle in that you're really just taking on, you're forging forward. You've got clarity, insight, you know who you are, you know what you want, go for it. Have a fantastic day.